well.
Yeah, baby.
Happy Martin Luther King's Day, ladies and gentlemen. We are here back once again, to just heal. What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are you doing? There's something different about you today.
Man, I'm just like the country, dude. Like it's the country is
But you got the shades on, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, you know what I mean. I'm over.
Yeah.
No, I'm just over here. I'm just over here hiding.
The light's too bright.
Don't worry about it. I'm over here hiding. It's all good. We're just over here doing some things, man. Listen, it's been a long week. All right, there's been some stuff going on. Basically, I got Assassin's Creed and
Valhalla.
Valhalla, yeah.
How is it?
Man, that shit sucks, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Is it really that bad?
I wasted my money, dude. I wasted my
Why
I'm
is it bad?
gonna keep playing because it's like, I mean, I gotta, it's Assassin's Creed, but I really.
Why is it bad?
Man, they got like the people talking, their mouths aren't moving, like they got like all
Ubisoft,
the
bro. Come on.
Yeah,
What do you expect?
It's like I just feel like I'm playing like the original Prince of Persia, which they are remaking, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. That's been confirmed. They are remastering the original Prince of Persia game, and then they're gonna release it. And I want that shit. Yes, yeah, right there. You see it. You remember this, dude?
Yeah.
Do you remember this game, man? This game was my shit, dude. This is actually was the origins of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Actually, they were like they like ended this one, and so the people that were working on this game just like retooled it and turned it into Assassin's Creed. That's where it all came from. But
That makes a lot of sense.
For 100%, dude. Yeah, so they are remaking this shit, dude. Look at, oh my god,
That's beautiful, dude.
That is, that's my guy, man. Fuck that, not Jake Gyllenhaal. I know most of y'all know. Most people know Prince of Persia as Jake Gyllenhaal, but no, man. This video game right here, dude. When this came out, did you play it when it came out back in the day?
No.
Dude, man, I was like, it was one of those games where I was like, I asked my mom to get it for me, and she was like, I'll get it for your birthday, but you get nothing for Christmas. It was one of those gifts. You know, we were poor, all right? So it's like you get one big gift a year. And so this was one of those games. I was like, please, I will do any and everything I can to have this game. And dude, yeah, you could run. Yeah, when you could run on walls.
Yeah.
What? And then reverse time. Oh yeah, dude. The first like idea of like, just the fluid fighting styles and that type of stuff. The way you fight in like Assassin's Creed, where you can like hold people up, do all this stuff. Yeah. Man, it was ahead of its time, dude. Prince of Persia was my shit, dude. I can't wait. So I pre-ordered the remake, dude. Yeah, look at it. Like, dude, you were the fucking man, bro. You could control time, dude. Yeah, you can. I thought they were gonna let you do that in Assassin's Creed, but they never let you. Make that happen. But it's okay though. I'm this new one though. It's just so clunky, man. I'm like, you're a Viking, so I guess they try to. I guess they try to make it so like each one of your characters fits like that sort of time period and everything. Sure. So Vikings are not very athletic or graceful or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the dude doesn't even hide the blade. I'm like, he won't even hide the blade. Like that's where he won't. He just holds it in his hand and then stabs people. I'm like, dude, that's prison. That's not really Assassin's Creed. People do that on the streets all the fucking time. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm just hating because I don't have enough like skill points yet. So you know how that gets. You don't got no skill points, so everybody's beating the shit out of you. Sure. That's really what's happening. I'm bitter. All right, I'm losing a lot, but once I get my shit together, I should be able to fix this game, dude. That's really where I was at. That's where I was at before I came here. I was trying to. I really had to peel myself away from that game to come here and record and everything. But I did it for you, people. All right, I did it for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I did. I texted James. I was about to be like, I was about to cancel for Martin Luther King. It was Assassin's Creed. I lied to you. All right, James, I'm sorry. I did. I lied to you, man. Okay? Assassin's Creed's taking over.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the doctor. Come on now.
Apologize to the doctors, baby. Yes. No, I'm really excited about this. Are you this? Okay, I watched this Trump thing about last week's insurrection, dude. Yeah. So I'm like, because this inauguration's coming in 2 days. Yeah. And I know last week I was all hot, talking about everything that was going on and stuff. Dude, they really they let these people do this, man. Like it was that's the only thing I took away from it, dude. The city let these people do this, man. Like it's beyond like the political stuff, beyond the what if Black Lives Matter people were doing this and how they reacted and things. The city let these people get away with like harassing like the Capitol and stuff like that, dude. I'm 100% sure people were involved, man. They're like, where are the Capitol Police? They're probably in the crowd, bro. You know what I mean? They were probably with those people making that shit happen, dude, because it was just scaring me just how much access they were being given. They have like footage, this thing I was watching, of just the access. People were just like bang on the windows, and the guy would be like, oh, yeah, man. And then they would just open the doors and be like, yeah, come on in, dude. Like, yeah, really? Let's go, man. You know that, remember, you were talking to me about the lady that got shot, right? The lady that ended up getting shot and died and everything. Yeah. They showed a piece of that footage, dude. That like blew my mind. They actually showed her getting shot. But when they walked up to that door, man, the cops were standing in front of there, right? And the people were in their face. And then you just see the cops just like literally walk off to the side and stand by the wall and then let them break the door down. Yeah, dude. Like it's on HBO Max, dude. I went on an HBO Max binge.
They already have like a mini doc on HBO Max.
Yeah, CNN, Wolf Blitzer. So obviously, Jesus. Something part of it is thinking like it's CNN trying to overblow, which is what they do. They got to sell.
Sure.
They got to sell streams and stuff like that. But right. It's just the amount of stuff that they had on this day, dude. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it was kind of crazy, man. And then I'm thinking, how you getting this footage, bro? What do I keep saying to you, man? All right, my conspiracy brain is always working. Ain't no way you just getting this footage and ain't nobody bothering you. Nobody's bothering you. It's all set up, man. It's all staged. That's why I stopped watching House of Cards, because we're living it. All right, we're living it. Right. The president is Kevin Spacey. All right, that is a real thing, dude. I'm telling you, man. That's why I'm just so nervous about. Is he getting inaugurated on Wednesday? Wednesday, dude. This is gonna be. Trump. First of all, Trump ain't going. All right, he's made that announcement. Trump said he will not attend the inauguration, which is already, that's enough to be, he's trying to hold on to like discrediting the election results and everything. But he said he ain't going. All right, they have been trying to figure out like what kind of measures they're going to take to protect this situation. Are they going to bring back National Guard? Are they going to have military protection and stuff? We could have a literal inauguration that looks like a freaking military takeover for the first time ever in history. You know what I mean? The former president will not be there to acknowledge the transition of the new president, which is the first time we've ever seen something like this happen. We are putting on a fucking show in the next couple of days, dude. Like, it is gonna be pretty crazy. What are you doing for it, man? You want to get together, maybe get some popcorn?
Get a nice big bowl of weed.
Watch the world burn. What day does it, man? Honestly, I might come in. Maybe I'll come in a little more. We could just sit here and
cover it a little bit.
Oh my gosh, dude! Because we probably shouldn't cover it in person, because last week somebody actually messaged me and was like, "Should Danny Lime go to the next Trump protest?" I'll be honest, dude. They are throwing haymakers at people, dude. Like they are looking for black people to punch. Did you see that that lady they were roughing up during like all this? I'm sorry, I've been watching a lot of stuff, man. They are looking for black people to mess up, man. I'm telling you, you got to be careful with this shit going on, dude. We are only walking into more dangerous territory, man. But hey, you know what I mean? I said it last week and I'll say it again. I called it. I said this was gonna happen. I said it, and everybody was like, he said, sitting here looking surprised, man. The people on that, even on that documentary, this guy was like, I wept. He was like, I wept when I saw America this day, because I felt like we lost a piece of who we were. I was like, sir, how many times do I have to say this to you? All right? How many times do I have to say? I'm just gonna say this to all white people. I'm saying it to all of you right now. All right, this is who you are. All right, I'm sorry. All right, yeah. All right, come email me, please. Tell me that is different. All right. I know some of y'all have been enlightened. You're not in the Matrix anymore. All right, you came out the bubble. You know what I'm saying? And now you partying with us at Zion. You know what I mean? Because you realize that shit is crazy. But guess what? Most of y'all are lost. All right, I mean, you are. You really are. All right. This is what happens, dude. This is what take the country back means. This is what all that stuff is, man. You just gotta accept it, man. All right. As soon as you accept it, this is what the reality of our situation is. That's how we start moving forward from it, man. If you keep being surprised when this shit pops off, like how could they do this? How can people really act like this? then it's just gonna keep happening, man. Honestly, I think people get a thrill out of it, dude. Like, do you see some of these people? They get a fucking thrill. The video, when they videos of like the people who actually got all the way in to the Senate room and stuff, when they were the calmest, most relaxed motherfucker. That dude, they had the one to do with the water buffalo. He's just walking around, looking around like, hey, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. What's up? You know what I mean? You just violently smashed through the fucking front door. You trampled over one of your own people and a cop. All right, somebody in your person got shot, and by the time you got in there, these little people just walking around just like, man, I'm chilling, dude. This is relaxing to me. This is all because they think they belong there, dude. Because that's what they have been taught. I'm just saying, dude. All right, we can rehash this subject over and over again, but the reality is, man, we are in a very weird time, man. People are not gonna be quiet about shit anymore, I don't think. And
you know what's cool though?
Yeah.
Like, look at this video for a second. So you see the girl in like the green right here,
yeah,
in the little bike helmet. Here, let me pause it. So you see all these people,
and they're just chilling, dude.
But like they're not just chilling. They're taking pictures on a GPS-enabled Wi-Fi homing device, and posting them to social media. Isn't that
they
fun?
Don't think about that? That's
Isn't
what I'm saying.
That's cool.
That's how little you understand about your own fucking.
And these are the people who are all like, Bill Gates is gonna put a tracking device in a vaccine. It's like, dude, you have a fucking tracking device on you all the time.
Where are they coming from? They coming from where? They backwoods, fucking. You know what I mean? Yeah. Red state. You know, non-metropolitan area. Okay, it's not diverse. It's not very cultured.
Right.
They're the type. Oh no, I only do what I understand. You know what I mean? These are people that turn down fucking advances in technology and stuff because it's just too much, and you know what I mean, whatever. So they're not gonna know that. Oh man, I'm really putting my whole life at risk, dude. Man, how did the FBI find me at a fucking airport? All right, what in the world is going on here when I have a tracker in my pocket? You know what I mean? You know when you put that location on, in your phone, that's your location. All right, that's not other locations getting told to you. They don't know this shit, man. They don't care about this stuff, man, because all they care about is, we have to. Like, if you see the video, there's that one guy who was like, nobody can help us. We gotta help us. This is what we have to do. What do you think 1776 was? All right, us overthrowing a different government, not ours. All right, they weren't throwing over. We were overthrowing somebody else's government, trying to tell us what to do. This is your own fucking government, and we did things the exact right way that we set it up to do, and you got mad. It's just because things aren't going your way, bro, and that's all. You're throwing a goddamn temper tantrum. That's all it is, dude. And he's talking about how he was gonna help, but this dude don't know nothing about no goddamn technology. He don't know how to fucking he just knows that if I go and I yell somewhere, people are going to listen to me. All right, because that's what people have done my whole life. That's all I gotta do, man. And it's just sad, dude. It is just sad. And you want to sit here and go, man, this is entertaining. This is find it entertaining and crazy and stuff, but it's kind of not, dude, because it's just like you don't see us going nowhere. It's just, it really does feel like a big old circle. You know what I mean? It just feels like the same fucking shit going on over and over and over again, the same complaints. You know what I mean? You wonder why people start thinking that this stuff is all planned. All right, here we go, baby. No, I'm just no.
Come on, man.
No, but seriously though, you wonder why people start thinking why stuff is all planned or manufactured and stuff like that.
Well, some of it is.
Yeah, some of it is.
Most of it isn't, but some of it is.
But I think it's sort of it's stirred up to, no matter what, to try to hit somebody at their most primal, like actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, you're just trying to stir up that part of me.
Your lizard brain
is emotional. Yeah, your lizard brain. That's pretty funny. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because lizards run the government. The earth is flat.
Also that.
Anyway, but you're trying to stir up these emotions in me. You know what I'm saying? To get me to not think rationally. You know what I mean? And there are more people who are in positions of power that are very good at doing that. Just stir me up to get me not to think about what I should do next. You know what I mean? Because if I'm thinking rationally, if I have a guy tells me, yeah, we're gonna, all right, if I'm thinking rationally, just as a person, right? Okay, January 6th comes. You understand that's the day the Senate certifies an election that's already done. All right, election's already done. Right, we're meeting today to certify those results. So actually, all this stuff, those lawsuits, those other things you guys are trying to do to disprove, none of that works by now because it's all over. Today's the day. Yeah. All right, and then you have the guy that lost standing in front of all these people, telling them to walk down the street Okay, walk down the street and fix it. He's telling, you know what I mean? He's telling me, the citizen, to walk down there and go make them change their mind because there's no law that works out that says go change. He's telling me go complain. That's it. Just go complain until they give you what you want.
It's worked for him for 72 years.
Exactly.
So you're 74, however old
exactly. This is who they've been. Yeah. All right. This is who this type of person has always been. And you know what? I won't say because it's like, we'll say it's like, we haven't really brought it up or talked about how people have always like acted like this, you know what I mean? Because it's always veiled. It's always, put in different microaggressions and sort of used as a way to, once again, make me upset so that you can just be like, hey, man, why are you getting like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gaslighting, dude.
Yeah, it's gaslighting, baby, at its finest. And that's exactly what this dude did. And then he went and sent those people over there. And then they kept saying they were looking for the motherfucker. Hey, can you tell them to stop? Can you tell them to like relax? And he's like, no, this is fun to watch. Keep going. Yeah. No. I got the best seat in the house. You know what I mean? I could sit up in my helicopter or whatever bunker that I'm in. You know what I mean? Behind my plexiglass. Because he's the only one, by the way, he was the only one that spoke at that thing that was behind the plexiglass. Mm-hmm. That's because I think he still has COVID. But, that's neither here nor there. The man is hopped up on steroids, still making people sick. But nobody can stop him now because he's going to be, out of office. And then, is he going to, do you think, okay, here we go. Here's a poll. Yeah. Do you think he's going to jail after he gets out of office? A lot of people have talked about that. Do you think they are going to nut up and try to lock this dude up in jail? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's not going to go to, he's not going to go to jail.
I don't think so.
I do think, because here's the thing, dude. He has to get, fully impeached because that means he can't run again, and I don't think anyone in charge wants that. That matters. There's 4 people who have some kind of pull in the Senate and Congress. Yeah. That still that are hardcore Trump people still. And actually, there's a Congresswoman who just got banned from Twitter. Yeah. Because she was spreading Trump bullshit. Yeah. So all of those people are effectively, out of commission.
At this point, they got to silence that base because, a lot of these, especially you talking about these Republicans, a lot of them stake their whole careers on feeding that base just like Trump did. You know what I mean? And that's why even down to the wire, some of them were still just like, hey, maybe it's kind of, you know what I mean? Because those people that voted for him voted for them too. You know what I'm saying?
But that base, and you're not smart if you're trying to placate Trump's base anymore because those people aren't going to be around anymore.
Yeah, you just saw what they did. You know what I mean? You saw the effects of that, dude. They came to your office, regardless of what side you were on. Yeah. They were gonna scrap on anybody in a suit. You know what I mean? Anybody that had, one lady said in the interview, she said anybody that had a pin that said they were a congressman had to hide them or whatever because they were going to pull up on, they were irrational. They don't give a fuck about anything. You know what I mean? They just want their way.
And those people didn't care. Yeah, like you said, a pin. They don't care if you're a Trump congressperson or senator. They were going to take you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's all that matters. And then it all stems from, you know what I mean? You constantly feeding that fucking narrative of just you know what I mean? This country is no longer yours, you know what I mean? Right. This country is going, a certain type of way. Certain type of people are getting more rights, which means, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. It's not that certain type of people are getting more rights in this country. What they've convinced them of is that by these people acquiring more rights and a better way of life, it means you're losing something somehow. Yeah. And that's what's not the case at all because we all know at the end of the day, push come to shove, we know what prevails in this country regardless, you know what I mean? So no matter how much I'm gaining right now, you ain't losing a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm still working my way up. But these people believe that they're losing something and they're fighting back so hard, you know what I mean? And it's getting to the point where they're just they don't even know where they're swinging, who they're trying to hurt, what they're doing, they're tearing stuff down, and then they're looking up going, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? It's like when you black out, you know what I mean? Or, people talk about being in a rage and seeing red and you just go crazy and then you look up and everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. And you have no idea what's going on. You don't know how you even got here. You know what I mean? You've allowed this machine known as Donald Trump, this machine known as the Republican Party to get you stirred up emotionally, all because they wanted a way to combat the genuine emotion that Obama was able to get out of people. Boom, baby. Yes. Come on now.
So
Thank you.
I'll add to that too.
Yes.
So, and I saw this in a meme earlier, actually. So, but it makes a lot of sense. So, remember Occupy Wall Street?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Remember that?
I was living in New York when they were occupying.
Yeah. So, know.
Oh, yeah. They were. Yeah.
Now, when Occupy Wall Street ended, that was, and I'm probably gonna get flack for saying this, but here's some conspiratorial shit for you. So right when Occupy Wall Street ended, the identity politics movement started.
Okay.
Which caused people on the bottom, like me and you and all of our friends and everyone we know, to start infighting so that the rich could get richer without us bothering them anymore.
Okay.
That kind of led to this Trump people versus libtards or whatever we want to call us, the infighting group. Like, they're all of us, the Trump people, the people in the center, the people on the left, all of us are still, we're in the same class.
Yes.
We shouldn't be fighting each other.
Yeah.
We should be fighting the
economic,
the rich.
Yeah, exactly.
And
but we'll never do that.
Because they figured out how to get us to fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
And once that happened, that kind of caused like an opening for people like Trump to seize ultimate power.
Yeah.
And so is this designed? Is most of this designed? No. Is stuff like that designed? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, of course you have to, because you're constantly getting these people to vote against their own interests.
Yes.
You're constantly getting them to spew your rhetoric and everything like that when you full well don't even believe it. All right, you don't. All right, you don't. There are decades and decades of quotes of you saying, even Trump saying, I am willing, if I ran any type of political office, I would run Republican because they're the easiest to convince or whatever. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he was all about manipulating the masses to get what he wanted. You know what I mean? That's that point blank period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The beauty, the thing that they've said that he's most upset about right now is the fact that he doesn't have his Twitter feed. That's all he cares about. Everything else going on, man's getting impeached. You the president, all right? You're getting impeached. They literally moving you out. Look up. I wonder if you can see. They're moving boxes out of the White House and stuff like that. They're people are stealing shit from the White House and everything. Do you know that? Do you know? Oh wait, well they're not gonna say that they're stealing shit, but somebody walked out with like a bus of Abraham Lincoln. Fucking like they're walking out with fucking like little trinkets and stuff that I'm just like, I have never seen any. I don't think Obama took anything when he left, dude. I think he took the one suit he had on and his wife, and then they just fucking walk. Look at this. This is how excited we are to see this motherfucker leave, dude. All right. Do you ever remember them showing boxes at all, dude? If anything, people were like, no, put those back in. You know
Don't show us.
Don't show us, please. We do not want to believe that this happened. Now look at this lady. Look, zoom in on this lady right here, dude. They are fucking embarrassed. This is embarrassing, dude. All right. You work for the White House, all right, and they are looking for pictures. They look just packed up. Goodbye. You gotta go, dude. Like, that is fucking crazy. I have never seen anything like that. That's how quick they want to get this dude out. So they got just like that. You getting impeached. You still got to do little shit because you are the president and stuff like that. So much is going on. The people who support you have literally tried to lead a violent coup against the country. All right. You got the House has impeached you twice. You got people all the way from, your cabinet to fucking major people who work in your office threatening to resign because of how poorly of a job you're doing. And the only thing you are worried about is tweeting right now. You know why? Because you can't stir up those emotions anymore. That's all he cares about, dude. Stirring up those emotions. You know what I'm saying? If he had left with any inkling of like some type of approval rating, or if he hadn't tried to throw so many grenades on his own name and on his own brand and stuff like that, I guarantee he would have went to the public sector and something like that, tried to do make like some type of media outlet, you know what I mean, have his own version of QAnon or Breitbart or whatever, maybe the Trump app, some type of shit, you know what I mean, where he could put out stories and his message, something where he could just talk to whoever would listen. He would have made a killing off of some shit like that, dude. But because he's probably has just as much, if not more, dementia than Joe Biden. He is just, shooting himself in the foot all the way down, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen to this man after he leaves office, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. I didn't think I'd be interested, but I am. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm very interested on what life after the White House is gonna be like for Donald Trump. I really have been thinking about that. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, if it's miserable, it's gonna be entertaining. But it's just like, what could he do? Like, honestly, what could he do? Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go to McDonald's? He could probably go to McDonald's. He loves McDonald's. He does love McDonald's. But like, where else could this man go after doing what he did to the country, dude? Like, that's the price of turning yourself into, you wanted to be the biggest name on the planet or the most notorious face or whatever you want. You want to have that Vladimir Putin type of fucking fear and like respect among the people around the world, but you just turned yourself into the most hated figure all over the place. Where are you gonna fucking go, dude? Where's he gonna go? His neighbors don't even want him to come back to Mar-a-Lago.
No.
Then where's he gonna go, dude? Like, that jet, they give you one more flight on Air Force One. You know what I mean? That plane is literally gonna be flying down to his last drop, dude, because ain't nobody gonna let them fucking land that plane anywhere, dude. We don't want to see this dude nowhere, man. I don't know. Maybe is Shutter Island a real place? You know what I mean? Maybe you can go to that island.
You will build it.
Like, I don't know what to do, dude. Antarctica. Hey, they can go to Antarctica. There's like 8 people there, man. They'll take anybody, dude. Well, actually, no, because they were protesting Black Lives Matter in Antarctica. So, nope, I don't think this. And Antarctica, all right? Penguins don't even want real penguins. You can't even go around there, dude. That is a lonely place to be. It really is, man. That's why I say, you know what I mean? Look, regardless, I always say we can't all be perfect, but we can be people. And it's for, individuals like that. It makes me think of individuals like that. And I say that to myself because I feel like if you don't live by that mantra, all right, and you do, just try to sacrifice your own humanity and your own, morality just to sort of get the things you want out of life, you know what I mean? Whether it's to get ahead, to occupy a space, to get, an award or a job or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It always comes back to you, dude. And it comes back in a way that you never really know how to, you never really expect, you know what I mean? You don't know how to manage when it happens, okay? You find yourself in a very dangerous situation where nobody is really there to try to have your back or help you or whatever, because you're not a person anymore. People are meant to help people. I'll tell you, I think that's a real thing. You know what I mean? That one of our like basic instincts is to try and help other people. All right. But when you start sacrificing that humanity, you start showing that lack of humanity, I'm less inclined to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm less inclined to have your back. You know what I'm saying? When things are going bad, right? You know what I mean? And right now, that's how it's looking for DJT. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yeah, I mean, look, I'm glad he's not coming because I'll tell you what, George Bush went to Obama's inauguration, all right?
Yeah.
And when he left, they sang, nah, 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 hey, 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 goodbye. Millions of people sang that song as he left, okay? And he was likable, all right? So I can only imagine. I can only imagine what they would do to Donald, bro, when he's getting out of here, bro. This man, they are just, oh my gosh, dude. They're definitely going to play some Kanye West for sure. I think that's going to be a great send-off for him. You know what I mean? Play "Touch the Sky" as his helicopter goes up into the distance. All right, and then he just flies off. You know what I'm saying? Just goodbye. Get out of here. We don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an interesting inauguration, James. All right, bet money. You think it's some chaos? How much money you got on chaos, man?
No money on chaos.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna be some crazy shit.
I don't know. They got it locked down pretty good, dude. They're shutting streets down left and right. They stopped a security guard who works in DC.
Yeah, they stopped. Wait, already? Stomped or stopped?
Stopped.
Oh, stopped. I was like, they stomping niggas already? I was like,
no, not yet.
It was like, this is training. All right, sorry.
They did stop a guy who's been working downtown DC for like most of his life because he had an unregistered gun in his car and he was just on his way to work and he forgot it was there.
Oh yeah,
and like he's locked up for like felony possession of a weapon, which I mean,
might be a little overkill, but I mean, hold on, but is he black?
I think he is.
America. All I'm saying is, guys, just be careful. All right, anybody who's in DC going out to that inauguration, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a great time. Obviously, first of all, we should be COVID safe, so they're definitely gonna be splitting people up in that regard. But you know what I mean? This is a change. It's a moment in history. You know what I mean? It is a change. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we've ever seen such a divisive figure hold a position of power and to vote him out. You know what I mean? And have a new regime come in. You know what I mean? We haven't seen something like that happen in a long time, man. Maybe really, I don't know. Maybe Nixon. Maybe I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen like on this magnitude. You know what I mean? So I think it's definitely going to be worth the watch. You know what I mean? I'm tuning in for sure. All right, and we will definitely. If we don't watch it, live, we will definitely come back and talk about what happens because there will be plenty of material from this situation. All right, it's gonna be some commentators saying some wild shit. I know people are gonna be out there talking they talk. If protests start meeting up with other protests, you know what I mean? I bet you they're gonna protest here in Chicago, man. I would not put that past there being some protests here in this actual city, man, because it's a new day, man, and days like today are really you know what I mean, they're really poignant, you know what I mean? We saw what happened when Trump got in office, all the stuff that went down, you know what I mean? And so who knows? Oh, the Women's March is coming up too, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Here we go, guys. Buckle your seatbelts, okay? We are going to be right here to commentate on I feel like the Joe Rogan of fucking
social
justice right now, baby. Oh, here he goes. And they got Trump with a camel clutch. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, before we get out of here, I don't know if we have any comments or concerns, anything like that. I'm sure we have people watching.
We do have viewers today, actually. So they're in here. They're not talking as much, but they're in here watching.
You know why? It's scary. It's a scary time. And I understand why. You know what I mean? Just really pay attention to what's going on out here, guys, and really, just focus on just not catching this virus, really. Like, let's be honest, dude. Like, don't catch this virus so I can get back to these stages. All right, that's really that's where I'm gonna really devote a lot of my energy to be perfectly honest, dude. You know what I mean? To step away from everything going on outside of the social justice thing. You know what I mean? I think if we focus on doing the best by ourselves, like I always say, you know what I mean, making the most out of our own talents and resources, you know what I mean, to gain what we ultimately should gain out of life. You know what I mean? We can all see, a better future. We can see a better tomorrow, man. That's some real shit. You know what I mean? That's the stuff. So my mom keeps telling me, so I'm gonna keep telling it to y'all, because my mother, hey, she ain't been wrong yet. You know what I mean? I've been trying. I've tried to prove her wrong a few times. I've tried. All right. It's always ended in a whooping. So, so I live by her rules now. All right. I do it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for tuning in, watching, and everything like that, man. I'm glad that we were here. You know what I mean? Just to shed some light on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, the new day is coming. All right. Just stay strong. All right. You know what I mean? You ever want to talk about stuff? You ever just want to reach out to the kid? You can reach out to me. You know what I mean? You can email me, text me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Y'all seen Kim Possible. I love that shit. I watch that shit all the time. It was a great show, man. Anyway, like I said, I always like coming in here, just taking some time to just decompress, you know what I mean? Just to get, random stuff off my mind. There's always a lot going on, you know what I mean? I may not share everything that's going on with the kid and everything like that, but, I do try to do my best to be as open as possible, you know what I mean? And to just let just some excess, things sort of come out, you know what I mean? So
and that's appreciated, and that's, not enough people do that, so thank you for your service.
Yeah, that's to
important. Our emotional core.
That's important, man. Exactly, man. Opening up doesn't always mean telling your business, you know what I'm saying? Right. But it does mean, hey, open up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's what therapy is. Like, honestly, that's what therapy is. And then you go back and you sort of just see where your heart is at. You know what I mean? I mean, you're carrying less. So even if you do got heavy stuff on you, you're carrying less if you just talk about that minuscule stuff that's on your mind. You know what I mean? So just do that, man. That's my big challenge to y'all this week. All right, just talk about some random stuff so that way it doesn't weigh you down with the real shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean? I'll get that tattooed on my arm too, right next to my other stuff. With that being said, like I was my favorite quote of the week, man. We can't all be perfect, but we can be people. All right, just be safe out there, guys. You know how it is. Wear a mask.